Okay, we just did the upper quadrant. The lower quadrant is next. You should stand at the shoulder and twist so that your front foot is pointing that way. And when you do a glide, your knee will bend. Your spine will not. So let's start about mid-back. On a female, they would say that this is bra line, and do some broad techniques, right? So I'm starting with just some glides down the erector spinae, and then pulling up on the side. Right, this is the lats coming up all the way to serratus anterior. 3 to 5 times for each technique. And the whole time, I'm collecting information. What feels tense? Did the client comment? Oh, that was sore. Anywhere in there. Low back is often tense, right? It has to support a lot. So I might come in with my elbow. Is this pressure too much, too little, or just right? Too much. Okay, I'll do it again a little bit lighter. Let me know if it's just right. Perfect. Okay. There are the stones on. Yes. Can I have one, please? If your stones are on, since you have been educated in the hot stone protocol, you can grab a stone and use a stone on the low back. Are you all right if I use heat, Kiara?
Yeah, that's
in
fine.
the form of a hot stone?
Sure.
Remember to introduce the heat with your hand first. The stone shouldn't go directly on them first. It should be on your hands. And generally at first it's going to be moving a little bit faster, and then you can slow it down as it gets warmer. And I'm flipping it over. And now I can use this edge for a more pointed technique. Pressure. Perfect. Okay. So mostly I've been focusing on the erector spinae, but you can now come out along the iliac crest. So I've got the stone like this. It's gliding down the iliac crest of the hip bone. And now maybe I'm going to shift my direction. Maybe you stand here and do a little bit of work right below, in that gap below the bottom rib between the hip bone. Your QL is in there. Maybe you do a little bit of kneading there. Maybe even around the lower rib cage. Anything tender in here, Kiara? Okay. So I'm doing some broad techniques, and then I could do some friction techniques, getting more specific. Just explore it. When you are done with broad to specific and back to broad, whatever your client needs, here's what I'd like you to do to finish up the bottom quadrant. Stand at the shoulder and do cross fiber friction along the iliac crest. I'm going to use, what am I going to do? I'm going to use one thumb doing cross fiber all the way across. It's a supported thumb though, so it's not way out here by itself. It's supported with my fingers. Doing cross fiber along the iliac crest. You could potentially also do this kind of cross fiber. Yep, that would be fine. And then, do you remember when we did fulling here? Here's another fulling move, and this will wrap up this entire side. So we did the lower quadrant, the iliac crest cross fiber friction, and then fulling and pulling back up. Fulling and pulling. Fulling and pulling, guys. Fulling and pulling. And then keeping your hand on the person and not tripping over tripods, you'd come here and do the entire sequence from forearms, upper quadrant, lower quadrant, cross fiber friction, do it all on the other side. And you could do maybe this nice big glide to finish the back.